everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video, and I'm very sorry about that. I've just been really busy with schooling, and at the moment it's finished. I have holidays for a while, so I can catch up on today's topic, which is Artfight! I'm very excited for this year's Artfight. I'm very excited. I love the theme. And today we're going to be talking about my OCs and what I have on Artfight. So if you are interested, feel free to stick around while I yap about my OCs for a while. First off, we'll get into the featured, which are characters that show up on your profile when people are checking it out and seeing if they want to join your characters. So I have my Sona Pumpkin, and she has two profiles. I have like her regular one, and then I have my Little Pony Infection AU one. For those who are curious, I have a series on my channel where I go through the My Little Pony Infected stuff, and I have my own alternate universe, and I am still working on it. I'm working on 2 more videos for it. The final redesign of all the main 6, and then I think I want to do a timeline. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. It's not done yet, but you know, there's 2 episodes. Next we have my OC Churro. I absolutely adore her. She is one of my favorite OCs, and she is a succubus nun. She is kind of on the run, I guess. So she is hiding in a church, which is run by a demon, actually, the Son of Hell. Those characters belong to my best friend Harpy, so sadly Harpy doesn't draw their OCs very often, so you can't have any art of them. But Churro is one of my favorites, and she's super sweet, and I adore her so much. And I would love more art of her because I just like to look at her. Just look at her. Look how adorable this woman is, okay? I love her very much. Next off, we have one of my older OCs. It is Jane. I adore her a lot. She's one of my OCs that I don't draw very often, but I still very much love her. She's deep in my heart. I love her very much. I don't remember the type of dinosaur she is, so if I remember, I will put it up here on screen. It'll be here somewhere. But she is basically a type of raptor, if I remember correctly, that has a acidic, like, spit. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look up what type of dinosaur she is. But she is a royal guard, and she is very good at fighting. She used to be a child of war, and she used to, like, be someone who was involved in it. But now she's living a pretty good life. She has 2 wives, White and Bethel, which are both owned by Harpy. You'll hear Harpy pop up a lot because I have a lot of stories entwined with theirs, so a lot of our characters are very mixed together, and they have lots of stories together. But yeah, I love her very much. Next up is my Warrior Cats OC, Rosepool. She's one of my most popular OCs, and she even has a cult following on my Discord server, which is very funny to see, and I'm very glad that lots of people love her as much as I do. She was inspired by Maple Shade a few years back when I wanted to kind of create a mother who is heartbroken and does bad things because of the heartbrokenness, but she also does it to protect cats in her life. Like her adopted son, Amberfrost. She loves him very much, and she will do anything to protect him. And sadly, that's kind of what gets her trapped in the dark forest. So you can read all about that on her profile. Her profile is very large, so I would suggest you guys go read that. She even has her own playlist, so if you want to go listen, it is linked in her Artfight profile. And yeah, I'm just very excited to have her around. Next we have my sweet baby girl, one of my oldest OCs. She's even older than Jane. It is my girl, Locket! I love her so much. I love her so much, and I love her redesign. There isn't too much art of her at the moment because I only just recently started to redesign her again, which was for a alternate universe with me and Harpy's characters, which is Locket and her boyfriend Karma. We love him. We love a vampire boy. But she is just very happy, she's very bubbly, she can turn into a fox, and I just really love her, and I would love some new art of her. A lot of the art I have is from years and years ago, so it would be really nice just to have new art of her and her new design. So yeah, I'm very excited to have her. Okay, so we're going from featured to my warrior cat section, and I'm gonna lump these two characters together because they're both in the same universe. So we have Foxtail and Howling Rain. Okay, so Foxtail and Howling Rain are a part of me and my best friend Oppo's world, which is called Hollow Grot. We don't have like a ton of public lore at the moment, but we have tons and tons of it brewing in our little brewery, so please stick around for that if we post any of it eventually. I really hope we do because it's really good. But from the public lore, we do have baby boy, my poor boy, Foxtail. He has been through so much and he just deserves to rest. He ends up in the Dark Forest and even becomes a cult leader for a little while as he's trying to get revenge on his two ex-boyfriends. And he is sadly killed by his ex-boyfriend, Harpy Dance's son, Clay, which both of their characters are also on Artfight. They're on Oppo's profile, so if you want to go check that out, I highly suggest it. Absolutely love their art. I adore them. And Howling Rain is Harpy Dance's daughter, and she is very tough. She's been through a lot. This poor girl, like Foxtail, has been through so much, and she deserves all the happiness she gets. She is a rogue at the moment, and she ran away from her family after killing her dad, Harpy Dance. She is on the run from her brother, who is also becoming a cult leader. So, very fun. I can't wait to see where that all goes. So I'm going to be lumping these four characters together because they all exist in a world that I have for myself, which is the world that Rosepool lives in. So we have her Kits and Amberfrost profile all in one profile on Artfight, just so it's a bit easier. We have Wisteria Berry, which is one of my medicine cats. I love him very much. He can see lost souls, and he's just very shy, he's very sweet, and he's trying to figure out a murder mystery. And then we have Cloudberry, which on the opposite spectrum is a murderous medicine cat. He is very evil. He's my evil boy. He seeks revenge on Poppy Clan because some stuff happened, and he's just very murderous, and I absolutely love him, and I need to draw him more often. And then we have my newest redesigned baby girl. We have Otterhope. Otterhope is one of my old characters that I didn't really use, and I kind of abandoned for a while. But I redesigned her, and what happened to her is she tried to protect a bunch of apprentices and kits when a mountain lion was attacking, and sadly she got very injured, but she hasn't lost hope and she's very happy, and I love her very much. I gave her a sort of like otter design, and she loves the water. She is a part of Creek Clan, and I love her very much. She's such a sweet little baby girl. Okay, and now we're moving from warrior cats to like my humanish characters. So we have a few here. I'm only gonna mention about 4 of them. And if you want to go look at the rest, you can go look at my profile, so feel free to do that. First, we're on to Miss Honey Bunny. She is my welcome home OC, and I love her very much. She's also one of my more popular OCs. She is very popular on Twitter, and she's very popular on my Discord, and all the other Discords that she's a part of. She owns a little lolly shop, and she's just a sweet girl. She is mute, by the way, so she does sign language, specifically Auslan, which is Australian sign language, which is the sign language I'm learning. And she also has a notepad to write down if need be, and all the things like that to communicate. She also specializes in making caramel apples. She loves making them for people, and she loves giving out a bunch of lollies and doing arts and crafts. She has a bit of a dark history that you can totally go read if you'd like, but I love her very much, and she's very sweet. We're going through a lot of old OCs at the moment, and this old OC is my zombie apocalypse girl, Sam Wallflower. She's been around for a very long time, and her backstory has been rewritten a lot of times, but I like how her story is now. When she was a baby, she was very, very ill, and she couldn't walk, and doctors thought she would die. Her father, being a scientist, invented a sort of medicine to help her recover, and when she did, her father disappeared, and then as she was in college, the zombie apocalypse happened. Her family's pretty connected to the virus, but Sam isn't really aware of that right now. She's kind of clueless, and she's trying to just survive with her best friend Taylor, which is my friend Akura's OC, and I'm pretty sure his profile is also on Artfight, which I would love to see some art of them, like interacting. Taylor is very, very sweet. He's like a very fashionista type guy, and Sam's just a very chill girl who's very protective of her friends. She'll put herself in danger just to make sure the other one survives. Next is my Dead by Daylight OC, Fida, and she recently got a redesign, and I'm absolutely in love with the redesign. Nothing too much changed from like her OG design, just like better colors, better drawing, obviously, and a few little changes here and there, which I think go with her personality a lot more. She is a fighter, and she is very good at her job when it comes to running and parkouring and being quiet. She is very flexible. She used to be a athlete gymnastic person, and she used to be in a lot of competitions, and she always had to give 100% because her family was very strict. So she always had to give 100%, had to be perfect. So she tries her best to do that in the Dead by Daylight world, but you know, it's not how it always be. And she's just very amazing, and I love her very much. And she's very hopeful, and she hopes and wants to get everybody out in one piece. Fida is also in a relationship with one of the killers, and he's great. We love Hale. We love him very much. Owned by Harpy, of course. Sticking onto the theme of characters being in video game worlds, we are onto Donna, which is my Bioshock OC, and I love her very much. She's very, very dear to my heart. I really need to redraw her because like I haven't drawn her in ages, and my style's kind of changed. Donna was a doctor before Rapture fell into ruins, and she kind of got involved with the wrong crowd, which ended up getting her shot in the face, and she has a huge scar on her face. She has a missing eye, and she's going around Rapture just trying her best to find her daughter Jessica. Jessica is one of the little sisters that you can find in the game, and she's like going through events and doing all that kind of stuff. So Donna is slowly becoming a splicer, kind of losing her mind a little, but she's just doing her best to find her daughter and be the best mother, and I love her very much. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about 2 more OCs, and then we'll call it a night because this video is getting pretty long. If you want to go look at any of my other characters, you can totally go do so. It is on my profile. You can go scroll around and have your fill of all the characters I have. So let's move on to 2 of my more monsterish OCs, Vi and Lorraine. So Vi is also one of my OCs who recently got a redesign thanks to the request of my friend Ven, who is absolutely smitten for this woman. She is my Kelpie OC, and I love her very much. Her skin gets kind of sticky when she's hunting, so she can catch things really easily and like trap them into her like body so she can eat them later. It's kind of gross, but it's also really interesting. She is also a guardian of the forest, which she kind of stumbled on by accident. Guardians are kind of in the name, guardians that protect the forest from threats and humans and other monsters. And she's a part of Harpy's dinosaur like monster world, so that's very fun. I love her very much. She's very, very sweet, and she's kind of just doesn't really know what she's doing as a leader, but she's doing her best. And last but not really least is Lorraine and Honey Bear. They are my Asylum Friends OCs. They're kind of new, so I don't have tons and tons of drawings. I only have the one drawing of them, so I'm sorry about that. But Lorraine is a little girl who was sent to the asylum because a sort of like Frambo situation kind of happened. It gets kind of gory, so I will leave those details in her profile, but Honey Bear is her imaginary friend, and he doesn't speak, and he's very, very soft, and he smells like sweet treats, and he's very protective of his girl, and he loves her very much, and she loves him, and I just think they're sweet. And now you have reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video for the whole length. I know not everyone likes to hear about people yap about their OCs on YouTube, but if you made it this far, thank you very much, and I very much appreciate you guys letting me yap on and on and on. And I want to know, are you guys doing Artfight this year? And what team are you on? What team do you think will win? Are you excited? And please let me know what your Artfight name is down below. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a lovely day or night. And goodbye!